Hi, this is Olivia from UK Beauty Room. This is my experience of taking high molecular weight hyaluronic acid supplements for 12 weeks and the 5 main benefits that I've found. Hyaluronic acid is a naturally occurring substance that's found in our skin, joints and muscles. Its main function is to retain water, which keeps these tissues hydrated and functioning properly. Hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water, and it's that keeps our skin hydrated and looking plump and firm. What a lot of people don't realise is that 50% of the hyaluronic acid in your body is actually stored in the skin. And as we get older, the levels of hyaluronic acid in your body start to decline. This causes your moisture and elasticity of the skin to also decline. And then as we age, we start to get more wrinkles, fine lines and overall dryness. So hyaluronic acid plays a massive role also in the health of your joints because it acts as a lubricant to reduce the friction between your bones. And as we get older and the levels drop, this is when we start to experience more wear and tear on our joints. And also this ends up leading to pain, stiffness and cartilage breakdown, which can contribute to osteoarthritis. So it's really important to maintain a healthy level of hyaluronic acid in our bodies as we get older. So I started taking hyaluronic acid supplements about 12 weeks ago, not just for the beauty benefits, but also because it plays a role in longevity and also disease prevention. So a study was done, which I'll link to below, which looked at the naked mole rat. Unlike most rodents that live for just a few years, naked mole rats actually live up to 30 years. And that's the longest lifespan of any rodent. And this is thought to be due to the high levels of high molecular weight hyaluronic acid in their bodies. They also rarely get cancer. And what the study showed was that when the high molecular weight hyaluronic acid was removed from their bodies, the naked mole rats were more prone to developing cancer. And it was actually concluded that in the study that the more high molecular weight hyaluronic acid in the body, the lower the cancer risk. And it's particularly interesting because it's specifically the high molecular weight hyaluronic acid that promotes the repair in the body over any other molecular weight. And I specifically wanted to mention that because in the past I've taken different hyaluronic acid supplements, one in particular that marketed themselves as providing multiple different molecular weights in one supplement. But now actually it's the science seems to be showing that it's actually the high molecular weight that really is what makes the difference. And I'm talking about supplements here rather than topical skincare treatments. So the supplement that I take is the one by DoNotAge, which is high molecular weight, and that contains 200 milligrams in each capsule. So the molecular weight in these capsules is 2.6 million Daltons, which is a more stable form, and it's also highly effective at retaining moisture. So low molecular weight would be under 300,000 Daltons, medium would be 300,000 to 1 million, and high is 1 million to 3 million. And the DoNotAge supplement falls into the high molecular weight region. And this is the optimal region for hydration and also for your body to absorb. So like ultra high molecular weight hyaluronic acid won't be absorbed efficiently in the body, and low molecular weight can act as a pro-inflammatory signal in the body, which obviously is not beneficial for long-term health. So it's the high molecular weight which is really the ideal weight. So that's why I've chosen these particular supplements. And I started taking these 12 weeks ago, and there's 5 specific benefits that I wanted to mention in this video, which I noticed quite quickly after taking these supplements. So firstly, and I wasn't expecting this, but I noticed that my gums and teeth just felt healthier. And this was like a really noticeable change. which I was surprised by at first, but then I realised after doing a bit of research that actually lots of oral gels are made with hyaluronic acid, because hyaluronic acid actually promotes gum health and helps to hydrate gums. And because hyaluronic acid helps to repair soft tissues, it makes sense that it would improve gum health. And I've also read since then that it even improves tooth enamel. So that was the first thing I noticed. The next thing was that my skin started to look really healthy and dewy and clear. And I even started getting comments from other people who were asking what skincare products I was using. And I know that the only change I'd made in my kind of beauty routine was that I started taking these supplements. And since hyaluronic acid is one of the main molecules responsible for keeping skin hydrated, it makes sense that the supplements would start to improve moisture levels in the skin. So I noticed these effects only after a couple of weeks, and that my skin just felt really soft. One of the third thing, which is one of the most exciting things, was that I noticed that the fine lines just under my eyes were starting to fade. And I hadn't really expected the difference to be that noticeable, but after about 6 weeks, I actually could see a visible difference. I'm aware there's many causes of wrinkles, including sun damage, but they're also caused by loss of hydration and elasticity in the skin. And since hyaluronic acid binds to water and helps to plump up the skin from inside out, you'd expect it to reduce fine lines over time. But I definitely started noticing this after about 6 weeks. Then the fourth benefit, which I also wasn't expecting, but in hindsight it does make sense now, is that my vision became really clear, and colours seemed to appear like really vibrant. And I wasn't expecting this, but now since I've done a bit of research, I've realised that a lot of eye drops contain hyaluronic acid because they obviously help to lubricate the eyes. And also, like, the gel-like substance that fills the eye has got hyaluronic acid in it. So it makes sense that it would affect your eye health. But I noticed my eyesight started to improve only about after a week after I started taking it. And the fifth benefit is that my joints have been far less painful. So I've always had problems with one of my knees, but I found that I can go to the gym and I'm actually in far less pain than I used to be. And there have actually been clinical trials looking at whether oral hyaluronic acid relieves knee pain. So I'll link to those below, but that was the fifth thing that I noticed. If you want to try the same high molecular weight hyaluronic acid that I'm taking from DoNotAge, you can actually get 10% off if you use my discount code, which is UK Beauty Room, at the checkout. If you do decide to try it, let me know how you get on. Leave a comment below in the description. I do read all the comments. In the meantime, thank you for watching my video today. And if you enjoyed watching it, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted when I post more beauty and anti-aging content.